Aussies are gearing up for tomorrow's AFL Grand Final, where the Geelong Cats will take on the Brisbane Lions. Here's Justina to fill you in on all things footy.
Tomorrow, at the MCG, in front of nearly 100,000 fans, will be the feline performance of a lifetime. Oh, not those cats. Geelong Cats and Brisbane Lions, of course. Although I wouldn't be opposed to seeing cats at the MCG, just saying. Anyway, it's the first time the two clubs have faced each other in an AFL Grand Final. 6-7! And the footy fever is pretty real, with thousands of adoring fans lining the streets of Melbourne for the Grand Final parade.
Go Cats! 2025!
Go Lions! Go Lions!
While there's a slight chance of rain forecast for tomorrow, we can be certain it will rain cats and dogs. Well, at least one dog, Snoop Dog.
I was a kid that dreamed of, getting to meet athletes, and now I'm actually able to perform for the biggest sporting events in the world.
There was a bit of controversy around Snoop getting picked for the pre-game entertainment, but he's still set to perform and will be joined by a host of Aussie artists, including Tash Sultana, Baker Boy and Kee'ahn. As for who will be taking home the Premiership Cup, well, the Cats last tasted Grand Final glory in 2022, while the Lions are roaring to claim back-to-back wins. So, it could be anyone's game.
Here we go, back-to-back, Brisbane Lions! Yes!
Go Cats! Bring it home!
US President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to approve a multi-billion-dollar TikTok deal. It comes after months of negotiations and will mean the app can continue operating in the US by transferring most of its US operations to US investors. ByteDance, the Chinese company that owns TikTok, will keep a small, non-controlling stake, while US companies, including Oracle, will handle data and security and have control over the algorithm. Now to Western Australia, where strange lights in the night sky have locals asking, could it be aliens? Aiden's on the case.
Oh my God, Dad, that's amazing. Look at that, Sean. Wow.
There's been a string of strange glowing lights across Midwest Western Australia.
Well, there's three of them.
There's three of them now.
Like a rainbow. You saw it obviously through the camera, but when you're looking at it, it was just glowing red.
So, what exactly is it? I'm sure the truth is out there.
Well, the Perth Observatory said it didn't match the pattern of flares or satellites. And when they checked the flight radar, they found nothing.
Leading a spokesperson to drop this bombshell.
You see how fast they're changing direction and moving, and it's got to be terrestrial.
Terrestrial? Terrestrial? Terrestrial.
So something that's in the actual atmosphere and not in space.
While these sightings might appear to be the work of aliens, apparently they're reasonably common. Some people reckon it's caused by a mix of cool and warm air over the sea, which can create a kind of mirage in the distance. These conditions have been known to make it look like ships are floating. And big lights from these kinds of vessels might explain the glow people saw on the land.
It results us in seeing objects which are further than the actual visual horizon.
See? Nothing to worry about, mate.
Now it's time for some super cute animals that are just being, well, super cute animals. Isn't that right, you little cutie? Aww. First up to Russia, where these adorable polar bears are settling into their new home, which happens to be an abandoned research station. Aw, how cute. Oop, okay, moving on. FIFA has revealed their new mascots for next year's World Cup. Meet Maple the Moose, Zayu the Jaguar, and Clutch the Bald Eagle. Organisers say these cutie patooties embody the characteristics of the three nations set to host the FIFA World Cup, with Maple representing Canada, Zayu Mexico, and Clutch the United States. And finally to Uruguay, where 9 Magellanic penguins made their grand return to the ocean after months of rehabilitation. These adorable penguins were rescued by a conservation group after being found stranded on the beach with health issues. Now that they're better, these little cuties said their goodbyes and took to the seas. Well, that's all we have for today's show, so we'll see you next week. Won't we, cutie? Bye.